I'm about to head into the office, and before I do, I'm going to share with you the 4 mindsets of a high-performing individual. The reason I'm making this video and that it's so important is because I'm often asked, Trent, how do you stay so motivated? Why are you so driven to succeed? I'm somebody over the last year who's grown this channel to nearly 10,000 subscribers from scratch. In my software sales job as an account executive, my very first year, I closed nearly $1 million in revenue. I have 4x my income, and I have absolutely nothing to sell you. I want to give you access to my why I am so driven, and then I'm going to get into the 4 practical mindsets that you can use to find massive success in your own life. The reason why all of this is so important is because this is a life or death matter. Your job will change your life for better or for worse. If you want to live a great future, if you want to be able to send your kids to whatever school they want to go to, if you want to be able to choose what zip code you want to be able to go to, if you want to be able to have the financial freedom and flexibility to live life on your own terms later down the road, the work you put in today will directly correlate to your quality of lifestyle down the road. So I use that obligation to myself to believe that success is my responsibility, obligation, and ethical responsibility, not only to myself, but it would be selfish for all the people in my life not to be giving my best effort each and every day. And it's also a survival thing. Think about lions. That's a natural comparison in sales. Lions are hunters. Lions hunt for 4 hours a day. That is when their life depends on killing a gazelle. They need to be faster than the fastest or the slowest gazelle. And if the gazelle cannot outrun the lion, the gazelle will die. The rest of the time, the lion is in their own dojo, chilling, hanging out. That's like you and me outside the office. Think of the lion as the dominant predator. You are the apex business predator. You could actually go kill a lion if you wanted to today. So think of yourself going into the office. You are like a gladiator going into the Coliseum. You need to be in kill mode. You need to be in hunt mode. Sales is a contact sport, so you need to go out of your way to interrupt someone's day to make the ask for their time. And that is my mentality going into the office, is that my survival and livelihood depends on my ability to go execute in the office. And that's why this is so important. Here are the 4 mindsets I use to actually execute against those obligations. Number 1 is that you need to believe in yourself. When I first started as an account executive, I showed up to meetings with business executives that were 20 years older than me, and I felt imposter syndrome. And I realized if I'm not the expert, if I'm not the most confident person in the room, they are going to sense that, and that's going to hurt my ability to do business. So I wrote down on a post-it note, if you don't believe in yourself, why is anybody else going to believe in you? And that's actually a Tom Brady quote. Imagine his picture on that draft board with his shirt off. He had just run the slowest 40-yard dash in the entire combine. He's a 6th-round draft pick. Nobody said he's going to be the greatest football player of all time, but he believed it from the start. And when you think about believing in yourself, there's no reason not to go through life believing that you are the person. Every morning I look at myself in the mirror and I say, Trent, you are the guy. You can do anything. You can have as much or as little as you want in life. Some people may think you're arrogant, but that's okay. There's no reason not to believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself with the confidence, you need to focus that energy on the right things. Whatever you focus on day to day is ultimately what you will become. So if you are focused on low-level problems, arguing with people, what you're going to drink that night, your going out weekend plans, then that's what's going to happen. You're not going to find massive success. You need to focus on the right things with massive confidence and believe that you can do anything. The public wants you to be happy. They say, don't have an ego. Don't compare yourself to others. Be satisfied with what you have. I'm here to tell you that you need to get pissed off. I live in this apartment complex. I see a bus roll through in the mornings, and it pisses me off. And I say, I don't want to live here. Every time I go to the airport and I'm sitting there in the terminal waiting for my Southwest flight, I look out the window and I see the executive terminal across the street with all the private planes, and I say, it pisses me off. Why are other people flying private when I'm not? I want to be flying private. And I see these things online, and you see these people who are no more capable than you with all these great things. They're making money on the internet. They fly private. They have all the girls. They go on the vacations. They live life on their terms. And I think to myself, why can't that be me? They don't deserve it any more than me. So I'm not using that as comparison and saying, oh, I hate my life because of that. But I'm saying I'm not happy where I'm at. I'm not satisfied. And that should motivate you to get better, and that should motivate you to strive to have all of those worldly desires you want in life Because why not you? Why can't you have everything and more that you want? And you see other people doing it, and if they have ever done it, that means it's absolutely possible for you as well. Now is the best time to be alive. With the internet, you can virtually make anything happen in a relatively short period of time. It just comes down to getting creative, focusing on the right things, and actually having that belief in yourself. Once you begin to find that edge and make things happen, you need to recognize that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is waking up in the morning saying, I need to make Trent's life better. I want to set Trent up for more success. Nobody is coming to save me, and nobody is coming to save you. So if you ever go through life with that victim mentality of thinking, why not me? If I just would have won that deal, then I would be happy. If I just could have gotten that vacation, then I would have been able to focus on this. Nobody is coming to save you, and you need to use that to your advantage, because there's so many people that go through life thinking, I'm a victim. Life's not fair. If only Trump wasn't president. If only I were 6 feet tall. None of that matters. Nobody is coming to save you. One of the best ways to overcome this feeling is to put yourself through physical hardship. You need to wake up, you need to have a morning routine, you need to sweat, you need to work out, you need to work hard. If you are not in good shape, there's really no excuse not to be in good shape. All you have to do is wake up an hour or two before you got to go to work and go work out, whether it's lifting weights, doing some push-ups, going on a run. When I ran my marathon last year, I was on mile 13. I was running a super fast pace, faster than I had ever run a half marathon before. And then I found myself on mile 18 and I said, I literally think I'm going to die. And it's that feeling of your body thinking it's going to shut down. You need to get to that place and then keep pushing past it, because nobody is coming to save me in that race. No one's going to pick me up on a golf cart and say, Trent, we'll take you to the finish line. We'll let you be number one. We're going to give you a participation trophy. It was me putting one foot in front of the other. That is how I was able to finish. And when you find yourself in life, when you get rejected by a deal, when you get told no by a girl, when you lose a lot of money in the stock market, you're going to have all this adversity come your way. And you need to have that mentality of, no matter what's happening to me, I will find a way to get past this. And one of the best ways to get past anything in life, and this is the final mindset, is that you need to take massive action. The only reason why you would not achieve your goals is because you failed to take the necessary levels of action. This is something that holds a lot of people back. I want to show this to you. This is bag number 1. This is bag number 2. I have over 100 books right below me. A lot of them are business, self-development, mindset books. There's all the information out there, but that's actually standing in your way. A lot of people never feel ready to start, and that's actually what's holding you back. You need to start although you are not feeling ready, and then that is how you get more ready. You just need to start taking action and figure the rest out later. If you want to get stronger, would you advise reading a book on how to do push-ups or actually starting to do push-ups? If you want to get better at cold calling, should you go read an article on how to cold call? Should you go watch one of my videos? Or should you just start cold calling? You should just start cold calling. You need to start taking massive action. I'm about to head into the office. I'm going to make so many cold calls that I hope my ears start to bleed. Not really. I don't want that to happen. That's extreme. But I want to be a little extreme because we're in survival mode right now. I'm going to take so much action that it's going to be scary. And I tell people, you should be making at least 30 cold calls and sending 10 new emails a day. And they say, wait, but you're an account executive. You have to be working deals too. And I say, that's exactly why I'm making calls. And I may even make 100 today just because I am looking to build a community of other like-minded, driven people that are obsessed with their success. And if that's you, subscribe to this channel now. Like the video if you got value out of it here today. And if you want more content of like-minded people who think like you, go watch my podcast. First link in the description below. I brought on Kyle, who's a director of sales at ZoomInfo. He's somebody I look up to. He's an absolute beast, and I really think you're going to enjoy that conversation. Let's go take massive action today.